just getting like final touches and stuff done. I'm in the process.
In the process.
In the process.
So I have to tell you from the bottom of my heart, filming this episode with you was not only one of the highlights of season 2 for me, but I was so blown away. I always knew you could sing. I'm being a vocalist myself. We kind of, and I'm sure you go through the same thing. We always we look out for those great vocalists in the industry.
¿Quién
And girl,
canta aquí?
you're
Like Whitney. I
exactly.
only
¿Quién
listen
canta
to
y quién
singers.
no? ¿Quién está mintiendo y quién usa
I'm kidding.
autotune?
¿Quién puede cantar?
So, right? So when we had you on a tiny audience season 2, I think I can speak for all the audience, the director, the creator, and HBO for that matter.
Wow.
When I say that you blew me away, your vocals are so impeccable. How do those vocals come out of that little body, girl?
Wow. Thank you. I don't know. This is real. This is me. I don't know. That's my answer.
So no, I think I was more excited. Obviously you sang, Expectations, and you sang a couple of your personal favorites off this record that you're preparing. But what really blew me away, quite frankly, was you chose to sing a cover of a La Lupe song. I mean, what the fuck?
What the
How did that? What the fuck? How did you, girl? You blew me away. I mean, what were the preparations like for this song?
No, honestly, I got put onto La Lupe, like consciously put onto La Lupe. Like, when someone's like playing in the background, but you haven't really picked it up because it's just like there. Like, I got reintroduced to her and connected with her a lot, and just with her music a lot. And just La Tirana is one of my favorites of hers. I think that it's really appropriate for the moment too. Like, coincidentally.
Yeah, super.
That's what I love about like God's timing, like God really does their thing sometimes. Because when was this recorded? It's recorded back in January.
No, this was, I know it
that?
feels like forever, right? No, it was actually September.
Jesus. Okay, well, I was off.
Can you imagine? Yeah, because we were in pleno COVID. We were in pleno
time. Wow.
What were your preparations like to get, because of COVID? It had been a while. How long had it been since you performed for anybody?
Like a minute. I don't know like exactly how much time it had been, but it had been a long time.
So what did rehearsals look like? Because you had, a very acoustic set that day. I think it was just you and a guitarist, if I recall correctly. And it was just...
It's me and a guitarist, and I think there was like some percussion as well.
Yeah, I believe so too.
I think there was like a solid like crew of humans. And it was just kind of, I don't know, I think we rehearsed it like a couple times. Like, I don't know, like it was something that I definitely was practicing a lot to make sure that I did the cover justice, because I didn't feel like there was a lot to do to it. Just like, honor it was really my like main point with it, because I feel like, I don't know, I love La Lupe. I think she's such a powerful like singer and icon, and just like her presence and the way that she just exerted her energy. I love it. I love honoring people who have done that.
Well, you definitely almost made me cry a couple times on the show. So, I mean, you definitely were exuding emotion that day. I don't know if it was just where you're at, or maybe that's just the way that you are. I'm not sure, but let me tell you, it was pretty impressive.
Thank you.
I have to ask you, so I obviously have like a little, few questions here that I would like to ask you. Had you seen season 1 before filming season 2 with us?
Ooh, I had not.
It's okay.
I hadn't.
I expect you to watch it now, girl. I'm kidding.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna watch all of them now.
I feel like
I have my TV now, so I can do it now. But I haven't had, my parents have HBO. I gotta go over more.
So like I feel
make
like
it
a
enough.
lot of us artists and a lot of artists like you that are currently performing in front of 50,000 people at a time, it's very difficult for you to connect with, the eye contact with, with your fans and with the audience. You spoke to me a little bit on the stage that day that what intimidated you more than anything was actually being able to see everybody's face, and small crowds intimidate you. Did it break the ice? Are you a little less nervous now performing in front of small crowds, or are you still pretty
I
nervous?
mean, it's always one of those things that I just get a little nervous, but then once I'm in my element, it just kind of flows, you know? It's like it's one of those things that like it's like a mind over matter situation where like my mind could psych me out and I could get like, a little like just nervous, like butterflies, But I think it's
Yeah,
kind of fun to have butterflies because then it means you love what you do, That every time is like going to be a new time that you get to um share your gift. I think it's a blessing every time, and I'm excited to do it every time. But it's a little less intimidating when I can't see people's eyes.
true. Was it what you expected when they told you you were going to be doing this, when you received the invite to be a part of a tiny audience and that you were going to have your own show, and what did you expect, and did it turn out to be exactly what you expected?
It wasn't. I really had no idea what to expect, but I did love exactly what happened. Like everything from the way it was shot, and also it was like during COVID, like a pretty peak part of COVID. So like just all of the precautions and how everyone was really moving like as a unit and like just like from crew to like the people in the band and like you and I like just like the whole like flow of the entire thing was really organic and cool, and the people in the audience were cool, like they were actually fans. So that was
Oh
cool.
yes.
It's always worse when it's like intimate but like you don't know the people, or they don't know who the fuck you are. That's even better. That's
Right,
really
right.
bad
When you're still
because usually
selling
I don't know
yourself
the
and you
people.
feel like there's like a disconnect, whereas in this audience you were definitely loved.
Yeah, I mean, I like both because I love an opportunity to show a crowd what the fuck is up. But then
At 9 p.m. on HBO Max. We are so
I'm the
excited to
season
have her.
premiere.
Oh, you didn't know that, did you?
No, honey, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
and
Oh,
ooh.
oh,
Yeah, so there's 2 episodes tomorrow. I'm sorry, there's
go.
4 episodes. The first one I believe is Lunai, and then comes Lauren
Let's go. Lauren is there. There she is.
and
Hi,
Carlos
Lauren.
Vives, and oh yeah, and Pedro Capó. Imagínate tú,
Coño.
dude. You're
Well,
you are. I'm telling you that you were, I think, one of the personal house favorites. I'm not trying to play favorites here,
Dios
but
mío, pero no, 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 no. Thank you. I
but
mean,
es que the
honestly, that makes
emotion
me
and
so
stuff that
happy because everyone was so fun. It was such a fun experience.
I mean, I think my personal favorite part of the entire episode was when we spoke about our connection about the dragonflies. By the way,
So crazy.
um, since the episode, I actually have it now tattooed on my chest as well.
There you go. I
So
love
you
it.
spoke about your grandmother and how close you are to your family. Are you gonna watch this episode tomorrow with your family?
Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm
Yeah,
gonna do. Yeah, yeah, they have HBO, like I said. So
cool. Okay, so I want to maybe open it up for the floor. Maybe give some people the time to ask you some questions. If anybody
cool.
has any questions directly for Lauren. Let's see. This is, and bear with us, guys. This is the first time we're using this Twitter Space.
Oh,
This
do
is
I have to
so.
pick them?
I'm not. You know what? I'm not actually quite sure.
How's it
I think
working?
the host has to. I think you are the host, so you would have to. Oh no, I believe. Hold on. Let's see.
Hi, I just pinned one up at the top. Do you see it?
Ooh,
Oh,
cute.
I did. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
This is interesting that you asked this question because I have not. I haven't talked about this in a long time, and I talked about it yesterday, so that's crazy. So it says you've talked more than once about wanting to go to college someday. About that, do you have in mind the subject you would take? Like if tomorrow you were going to start college, what would it be? That's really interesting to me. I want to study like anthropology, like the study of like human behavior and just the way that we've moved throughout the centuries, just like with a particular interest in like art and music and philosophy, just how that all intermingles. and education, maybe. Like do like a cross path of all of that stuff because I think it's all like intertwined into
Do you
how
think that maybe ties to your mom being a teacher?
probably, yeah. I have a like quite a lineage of teachers and learners and healers, you know. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
Well, your voice
that
as
was
it
a
is
good
heals.
question. Thank you,
Yeah, that
Isabella.
was.
If that's your real name, I don't know.
So maybe let's get a couple more questions. Let's see.
Yeah, let me know.
We're gonna get
I
it.
don't really know how to do this. So do I? Would
Me
I
neither.
go?
Again,
Should I like?
yeah.
Should I go to the like the tag that's here, like the little hashtag, and then can I use stuff from there? Like, is that a thing?
I mean, try it. As far as we know, it's like the blind leading the blind. This is brand new, guys. I'm sure that you guys are just brand new, like we are. This Twitter space is situation is pretty cool, but I'm not really familiar with it yet.
Yeah, me neither. So this is fun.
We're learning together, Mama.
Okay, we pinned another one at the top. So above, you'll see we're pinning tweets. You can scroll through them. Do you see it?
I see Isabela still.
Multiple tweets that I see Isabella's,
Okay.
but I
Scroll.
haven't seen. I scrolled and it's more like responses to Isabella's, like.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I love it.
Just give us a second, y'all, since this is, we're still on beta. Hi, this is Jotty from Twitter. We're still on beta mode, so we are working through any of the technicalities.
Ooh, I like this one that Joey sent. Hold on. How do I pin one?
Sure.
Or is this
So
one that you've pinned? Did you pin Joey's tweet? If she
I
could
did.
collab
That's
with
the
4 to
one.
5 female
Mhm.
artists, who would they be and why? Okay. 4 or 5
Ooh.
female artists that I could collaborate with. Ready?
Yes.
First of all, it's ridiculous that you even asked me this question because that's too little. But second of all, I would love to collaborate with Erica Badu. I would love to collaborate with Kehlani. I would love to collaborate with Victoria Monet. I would love to
Ooh.
collaborate with Kali Uchis. And I would love to collaborate with SZA and Summer Walker. And her. I could keep going. I could keep going because there's plenty of Alina Baraz. There's so many
That's
dope
amazing.
femme artists right now that I would love to collaborate with. Because I think women making music together should be like way more normalized and way more common.